What up? Good afternoon. As opposed to morning. Yeah. I fell asleep with a stream on my phone. And it died overnight, so I just didn't even have an alarm. I just woke up. The annoying thing, this happens like every day lately, is I'll be fine, and then as soon as I start the stream, I get a microphone in front of my face. Suddenly I have to like clear my throat 1,000 times. Just out of nowhere, and I'm just like, why couldn't it have been this like 10 minutes ago? And I could have dealt with it, and then I go live, but no. No. Oh, I forgot how good the song was. I don't want to leave. There are some gems in these soundtracks. I really need to, like, look into them. Anyways, we got a gate now. He's always been pretty good, so I might use him for a while. I do like saying flame smash. It's always fun for me. Did I just break the fourth plane? What's going on here? Yay! Looks like you got your wish. You wouldn't find that red hair in anyone else. The hell's going on? Hey Dan, what just happened? Huh? A gate? What are you doing here, Tita? I thought you were busy fixing up dinner. Wait a sec. Where is Dan anyway? I thought I just got off the airline or bumped into him. But now you're here and he's not? What's going on? What? Hey, hurry up and fill me in. I'm so happy you're okay. So happy. Of course I'm okay. We only just saw each other. Since shore stuff here started turning on the waterworks, you up for filling me in on what's going on instead, Joshua? Wait, hold up. I didn't even know you were here back in Liberal. Why is the priest here? It's a long story. A really long story. Just in case you hadn't noticed, the rest of us are here too, you know. Good to see you again, my friend. It certainly is. Still wish we could trade places, though. What I wouldn't give for T to be all over me like that. He truly is the most fortunate man on the continent. Will you shut your traps? There's some really big misunderstandings going on here, and I don't like it one bit. Sorry again, I was just so happy I couldn't help myself. Now all we need to do is save Estelle and the whole group's back together again. But Estelle? Seriously, how many damn times do I gotta ask before one of you coughs up an explanation? This isn't another one of Erica's murderous traps, is it? I must really have it in for you if that's your first guess. Sounds like quite a lot's happened since your parents came back, Tita. You could say that. Alright, got it. I'll be honest, this whole thing still doesn't feel quite real, but I can't see anything you say changing that. So I'm in, let's get to work. That was quick. Sure you don't want to ask anything? We'll try and answer as best we can if you've got any burning questions to ask. Nah, I got a good idea what the situation is from your last explanation. As for the rest, I figure it's easy to just see things for myself. Anything I need after that, I'll ask someone. Besides, it just doesn't feel right having all these people gathered to know Estelle. Let's go find her and put that right, okay? Okay. Looking after younger bracers is part of the job. That goes for you, too. How's it been for you these days, anyway? Feel like you've gotten any stronger through that journey of yours? I'd like to think so. If you ask me, Estelle's changed more than I have, though. She's shaped up to be a real reliable bracer these days. Whatever guild we go to, they seem to end up needing her for this and that. No shit. Taking after an old man, huh? Still, I'm amazed how quickly you accepted that this was reality and not a dream or illusion of some kind. Did you not consider those possibilities? Well, sure, but...
I think I have an answer. The warmth of Tita's embrace, coupled with her unique juvenile scent, were just too real to leave the room for doubt in his heart. Not to worry, I understand completely.
What? I see. Kinda get what he means. Well, you guys aren't buying his stock, are you?
Now, there's no need to get so flustered or try to deny it.
No one's judging you here. Couples come in all shapes and sizes. Your age gap's just a little bigger than the average one, that's all. In fact, the age gap's what makes it all so cute. What? What? No! You're so close, and yet that's what separates you just enough to make your relationship that much more sweet yet thrilling to watch unfold. What? When you put it like that, yeah, I can see the appeal. So show of hands, which of you assholes wants my sword in their face first? You wouldn't think we were in a perilous situation looking at them, would you? This is just our way, really. Forget it. Can we just get to work? Actually, wait, didn't you say you have another companion? The sister, where'd she go anyway? Sorry, she's over in the library area at the moment, but she's not part of the group right now. Her name's Reese, right? I stopped to talk with her a while ago and couldn't believe how adorable she was. I wish we could have talked more.
I stayed and spoke with her for a short while, too. She has a unique aura about her. She didn't seem very cheerful, though, so it was mostly me doing the talking.
Gavin, are you sure you don't want to go and sit with her for a while? I can handle leading the group if you want. Thanks for the offer, but it's probably not the best idea. I seem to be the best at handling the cube, for one thing. Then there's a pretty good chance we'll run into more devils, and then you're gonna want my help, so I think I'm better staying in the field. It's a 15-year Wait. Wait. Okay, so Tita's what? 12? 13? Is it Gate like 26? She's 13. Gate's 28? What? He don't look 28. I'm gonna say that. Granted, everyone looks young. If anything, I would have thought, you know, Zin could be 28. I thought a Gate was like 20. Like max. Oh, never mind, 25. That's still too high, but this is... Ugh. Calling the FBI, that's probably the best thing. The thing is, nothing's actually, here's my opinion. Nothing's actually happening. Everything we've observed is them loving each other like a brother and sister. And then everyone else is the one who's like insinuating the pedophilia. And then Annalise is like, I think it's cute. And like with Tita's mom, I can get them doing like the whole protective mother thing. Be like, who's this older gentleman hanging out with my 13-year-old daughter? That one I understand. When everyone else is implying it, and then Annalise is like, I think it's cute. Watching it unfold. Like, I honestly don't... Let's fast forward, okay? Let's fast forward, like, 7 years. Say Tita's 20. And then a Gate would be, like, 33 or whatever. I still don't see it happening. Like, I don't see them, like, being a couple. I don't see them getting together and having a relationship. I see them being, like, a brother and sister facsimile for all of time. That's what I see. It's not like they're gonna get married and have kids and shit. It would be fucking weird. Anyways. She'll cheer up on her own eventually. She's not a kid anymore. Anyway, I think we better get going. It's not like we have all the time in the world. Well, if you're sure.
In that case, maybe I should stay behind and gently pry open the door to her heart. sure my lute would be the perfect tool for the job.
Am I gonna be playing Tricycle Steel? Eventually. That series is on my list. I also do intend to play the Crossbell arc. I'm thinking I would try playing the Crossbell arc first, but I have to like do some research on it. I know that English fan translation is done for the first one, because that's 2 games. But I think there's also like an official one announced. I don't quite remember. Just stop.
You're never going to grow up, are you?
Leave it to me.
I also need Tita, because we gotta. Now we can do Tita's, the rest of Tita's moon door. The gate is here. Hopefully, it's like because we're halfway through. It's only like 40 minutes. It also might actually be kind of funny. We're getting to like the funny part where a gate actually shows up, and Tita's mom is like, "I want to kill you." So, also. He already has an attack for us, so that's nice. Is there like a thing in there? There's no like thing in their stats. I feel like he would get a sword very quickly, which would bring him up to par with like everyone else. Because he's a character who has had a high strength all the time. And his crafts are pretty good. Also, Dragon Dive, this one's new. A whole screen! That sounds good. I'm tempted to make him work. I could replace him with Zen. Like, replace Zen for a while. Then I don't have to futz around with, like, Descend and Zodiac and being like, because I felt like I always had to delay. Oh yeah, I can already buy one that like gives him another 100. Starting to feel like Tita's falling behind again. I actually miss using Tita. She's pretty good. If I wanted to bring Tita, I would give her the Tiger Heart. I'll get her to 16 something with the new weapon. She'd get close to 1700. I don't know. Too busy theory crafting. Let's actually like. I'll try talking to everyone. Surprised there aren't more people here at all times. Also, what's your thing? Strength and dex up, agility down. Yeah, that's not bad. I assume Estelle's at the top. At the bottom, it could be. Who could it be? Kurt? We've had Kurt as a character before. And Karna. So it could just be Kurt and Karna. He's actually playing his lute. If I was Reese right now, I would be so fucking frustrated. Not because Olivier's singing, but because when I am sad or depressed or in a bad mood or whatever, I like to be alone. And when people come in, like, if I'm, like, frustrated, like, if I'm in that mood, and other people are coming up to me and going, hey, what's wrong? You okay? I'm like, I need you, like, that annoys the shit out of me. Because I just want to be left alone. Just, like, left alone with my thoughts. Let me cool off. Whatever. When I have people, like, coming in and, like, bothering me, it feels like they're prying, and I'm just like... So if I was Reese, I would be so fucking mad right now. It's like, everyone knows she's sad, so everyone fucking bombards her to make her feel better. I'm like... That don't work for me. Okay, was there another one for a gate? Oh, this is Estelle. And that's also Estelle. This is Estelle and Joshua. That's gotta be like their journey outside of Liberal. There are a lot of star doors left to find. Gone through most of the moon doors, though. Well, a little over half. Alright. Now for some more insinuations of pedophilia. View part 1. No. Yay! Creepy insinuations, yay! None of it's true, yay! There's some interaction. I doubt it. I can't believe I'm going through with this. I should never have given into pressure and promised to come here once a month in the first place. I've been to adjust my schedule all the time just so I can come all this way to eat. It's such a pain in the ass. Well, whatever. I do owe her, I guess. What the hell? I just felt this horrible chill run down my spine. What was that for? Okay, then. Doesn't seem like I've caught a cold or anything. Probably no big deal. Well, that's everything switched that needs to be. Machine guns are a new model, so they could probably do with some tweaking. It's all of its armament strengthened. Its mobility is up 16% because of all the work we did to the night, you know. Okay. I think we should leave it like this for now and take some data as is before we start doing anything else. Maybe it is going to be interactive, because maybe I'm going to have to play a gate fighting this robot. Works for me. Ordinarily, we just settle for testing whether it can perform basic actions at this stage and call it a day. Thanks to all of Tita's help, it's ended up relatively complete for a prototype. I think we could probably get away with doing a simple combat test using it even. And we should too. After all, it just so happens that we have the perfect guinea pig for it coming. Mom, Dad, Morning, Tita. Did you sleep well? Yeah, I'm feeling great, but... All I can picture in my mind is the sight of that red-haired hooligan crawling on the ground after getting the beating of a lifetime by the Orbital gear. I can hardly wait to see it in real life, too. Mom? I keep trying to tell you that a gate's really not a bad person. Don't take what she's saying to heart, Tita. She could probably stand to discuss the issue a bit more tactfully. I'm sure all she wants is to find out exactly what a gate's doing, trying to worm his way to you in the first place. Boy, even Dad seems to have it wrong. Okay, let me explain this one more time. He might be sort of rude and blunt, and he does grumble every time he has to do something, and he has a bad habit of scaring people off easily.
He's actually a kind, good person, I swear.
It's not the problem, Tita. It's not the problem here. Really now? I'm starting to get a little worried about him too.
What? Why? I keep saying he's a really nice person.
Alright, time to go and get things ready. I'll leave the final adjustments to you, Dan. I got something to take care of elsewhere. Going then?
That I am. I've heard more than enough. Something has to be done. The sinner must be punished with death.
What? Oh, where are you going? Wait. What idea was this name is happening here? Are you alright? I'll live. Surely Professor Russell knows the full details of the Tita Gate relationship, and that it's a brother-sister thing. What was Erica in such a hurry for? Well, it's time for the testing to begin. You're not much less of an overprotective parent than she is, I'll have you know. Where is she? I could have sworn I saw her running this way. Where could she have gone? Probably shouldn't have arrived so early. Might as well drop by the guild and see if there's any work to do until evening. What? Was that just my imagination? The second I walked in the door, I felt like my life was in mortal danger. The only person here is a researcher there, so it must have been...
Oh my, what have we here? If it isn't a gate Krosner.
I pity you, I really do. Come again? I never dreamed my target would come wandering in nonchalantly while I was making the necessary preparations for his execution. Well, that makes things easier for me. Now I can tell you what I want directly. We've prepared a most perfect place to die for you over at the Central Factory. So come along, there's not a moment to waste. Who are you? You here to pick a fight with me or something? Not at all. This is a completely legitimate request I've made to the guild. Or more specifically, to you. Like hell you did. No request like that would ever get accepted here. If you want to submit a request to the guild, you're gonna have to come up with something a little better than that. Oh, you pitiable flea. I figured you were a little thick-headed, but I didn't think your general IQ would be quite this low. You need to be more aware of your sins. What does this woman have against me? Her eyes are scaring the shit out of me. Play no disease of yours and listen well, moron. This request is about testing the capabilities of the orbital gear by comparing it to you in a variety of situations, which means that by helping us, we'll be able to improve it. And in the process, maybe the unforgivable sins you've committed shall be... Just what are you rambling on about, woman? Maybe you didn't get the memo, but the Bracelet Guild exists to help people who really need it. We don't exist to just do any old thing someone feels like asking us to do. So I really haven't got time to be messing around with some crazy time waster. Is it the real reason you don't want to do this, or are you just scared? Say that again. Can't find her anywhere in town at all. She hasn't gone home. Just where could Mom have run off to? It's not my fault you're not listening to me. As I said, if you help with these tests, I might even be gracious enough to consider reducing your punishment a little. It sounded like Mom. Could she be in the guild? If you want to help that much... Tita? Okay? What are you doing, Mom? Oh, immediately runs in between. Oh, one more thing I want to make very clear right off the bat. You do not get within 1 Selga radius of my sugar powdered donut under any circumstances. Are we clear, you shameless hoodlum? Wait. Okay, did she just say whoosh? I'm gonna say she just said whoosh, zoom, and ran away. The hell? What just happened here? dressed up and ran off with Tita. Nobody just witnessed her getting abducted by someone dangerous. You don't need to worry about that. Oh, sup, Kilika. Her name is Erica Russell. She's Tito's mother. Her mother? That is Tita's mother? You've got to be kidding me. Their parents came back here from abroad about 2 weeks ago, Erica and Dan Russell. Their arrival was somewhat unconventional, admittedly. But they really are Tita's parents, I can assure you of that. You're trying to tell me that woman is related to her by blood? And with that mystery solved, would you mind if we got right to discussing work matters? Yeah, lay it on me. I'm free until this evening, so if you got any quick jobs that you need doing, I can knock them out for you. Well, first, there's this one from the Central Factory. They're requesting assistance with a variety of tests for a prototype of a new weapon called the Orbital Gear. Orbital Gear? Hold up a minute, that sounds familiar. The guild has officially accepted the request that Erica mentioned to you earlier. It has your name on it, in fact. I can't believe this. She actually submitted that as an official request. I don't know much more about this orbital gear than you do, I'm afraid. She merely described it as a weapon that combines the finest in Liberal's orbit technology. It's being developed by the entire Russell family together, to boot. The location you need to go is Ice Central Factory. A new weapon? Wait a sec, you said the whole Russell family, right? Not just the adults? Please tell me Tita isn't involved in this crap. I couldn't tell you, she didn't say. I've heard Tita was about ready to graduate from being an apprentice and become a full-fledged engineer though, so perhaps she is. Would her involvement be a problem to you, a gate? No, but I haven't met her parents. I've only heard about them from Tita, so it's not like I can pretend to know what they're like. But her mom's nothing like she made her sound. She seems kind of messed up in the head. That kook's got Tita involved in developing some kind of new weapon. Put their request on hold for now, Kilika. On hold? Don't give it to anyone else for now, I assume you mean. Yeah. I'm gonna go and find out what's going on. Don't even think of giving that to anyone else before I'm back. Oh shit. There is interactivity. I'm gonna try going to the house first. Probably no one here. No one here. Yeah, no one here. I'm gonna assume that they're down. At least out of town. Down here or something? Five underground floors? That's nuts. I guess I can go talk to... I forget what floor he's on. Talk to, the chief? The man in charge? He's not here. Where could they be? Hey, Antoine. Maybe Antoine will come save the day. Sounds like something he'd do. I was kind of hoping there was like going to be something related to the new Oval project. Where the hell are they? Oh. Where have those two gone? Can't find them anywhere. Hey there. You must be a gate. Who's this guy? Doesn't seem like any ordinary engineer. Oh, I get it now. You're Dan, right? Seem to remember hearing you were a bracer at one point. Oh, was it Cassius who told you? No. I've just heard some stuff about you from Tita and her grandpa. Right. Actually, you quit the whole bracer thing about 10 years back, didn't you? Makes it right around with Cassius joined. Can't imagine him being as much of a lunatic, but who knows? You guys are developing a new weapon, right? I heard you've got Tita helping you out with it, is that true? Yeah. She's not just a simple assistant, however, she's a formal member of its development team. Tita's become so much more capable over these past couple of years. I don't even feel like there's all that much I can teach to her anymore. I was right. What the hell have you guys got your own kid doing? I know you're busy and that you can't afford to be back home here that often. I know that little squirt loves orbital tech, so part of me gets why you'd want her to help with whatever new stuff you got in the works. That doesn't make it okay to let someone like that young work on developing a new weapon. Use some common goddamn sense, man. What's so funny? Gate, do you trust her? What's trust got to do with this? Don't go trying to change the subject on me, what you've got her doing. I've heard a lot about you since coming back here. And with that, there's just one question I want to hear the answer from you directly. Now, it's my understanding that you've been keeping her company quite often while my wife and I were away. Is that because you feel she's unreliable, or maybe it's just a coincidence? Or is there some other reason? Just what have you been trying to achieve by being with her so much? Well, I wasn't trying to achieve anything. Guess if I had to give an answer... There's no denying how much she's helped me. I'll admit, at the start, she seemed like she could do jack all, and I stuck around to protect her. But she never actually needed it. She's ended up doing way more for me than I ever did for her in the end. So yeah, I guess when I put it that way, I do trust her. Your daughter's pretty damn amazing. Let's see. Okay, so she doesn't seem to have he doesn't seem to have as many screws loose as his wife. Could probably give him a pass, right? Look, I'm guessing there's some special reason Tita ended up involved in developing that weapon of yours, right? You mind telling me what it is? Yeah, there is. Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt to tell you. You're familiar with Ren from Ouroboros, right? Yeah. Crazy strong little girl with a huge robot. Couldn't forget her if I tried. Tita told us that she's friends with that girl. Which sounds insane, I know. No, it's not. She doesn't talk about it, but I know she is. Feels like she's going to unnatural lengths to avoid the issue even coming up, too. That makes explaining this a little simpler. The Orbital Gear project was begun with the aim of developing a new kind of weapon that could compete with the Society's advanced military technology. Eventually, we hope to end up with something that can even go head-to-head with Patermater. As soon as she heard about what we were planning to do, Tita told us that she wanted to be part of it, of her own volition. At first, Eric and I were strongly opposed to the idea. It was Tita who insisted she wanted to do whatever she could to keep that connection she had with Ren. She wouldn't take no for an answer. She insisted this was something she could do for her. From my perspective, her intention isn't actually to talk Ren down or anything along those lines. She just thinks that by participating in the Orbital Gear's development, she'll be able to keep thinking about her. The project connects them in a tiny way, even if they can't meet, and even if Tita can't do anything more substantial for her. It really is a tiny connection, and that's probably the best she can do for Ren right now, and she's determined to do it. I had no idea. She's such an idiot. How am I supposed to know you're shouldering something that heavy if you don't tell me? She's working on the project formally as an engineer, no different to Erica or me. My wife was the one who gave her permission. After she showed as much resolve as she did, it wouldn't have been fair for us to treat her like a child. Mind if I ask something? Where is that orbital gear thing now? Does that mean you're up for the job? Well, I can't walk the hell away. She might go doing something crazy again if I leave her alone. I see. Albert was right about you, Agate. You do seem to have some promise. What are you talking about? What did Gramps say? You'll need this incidentally. Using this in the elevator will let you get to the B5F of the building where the tests will take place. Tita and Erica should be there. You're going to want to make sure you're ready if you do go, though. Erica's been dead set on testing you. Couldn't care less what she wants. I'm just going to help Tita with the tests. What anyone else does is none of my business. What about you, Dan? You ain't coming? Don't mind me, I'll be there. Just so we're clear, I haven't decided to accept you myself yet. Accept me as what? I was really hoping for a chance to save right before the fight, because that would be nice. Because I'm assuming I can lose, but I get a bonus if I win. Guess this is the place? Wait, is that it? That's all the checks on the legs complete. I guess I'll check the settings one more time too. I've got nothing to do till Mom and Dad come back, so I should make the most of it. I thought it was gonna be an orbital cannon. Can't believe you're making a robot as nuts as this. Okay? What are you doing here? Is it because of Mom? Did she ask you to come here? I'm sorry. Mom and Dad seem to have got you all wrong. I keep trying to explain to them what you're really like, but they never listen to me. It's not a big deal. I ain't here because your mom asked me to come anyway. You're not? Well, I heard you were working pretty hard down here, like, as a proper engineer. So I figured I'd come and join you as my way of showing my support, I guess. Helping with these tests is an official request anyway, so it works out. Okay, let me give you a brief rundown of the orbital gear then. The prototype's most distinguishing characteristic is that the pilot can climb inside and operate it directly from within. And it hasn't been decided for sure the final model will necessarily be like this, though. Oh, well, then there's how it reaches its maximum mobility. Come over here for a minute. We've designed a new walking system to increase its mobility substantially. Ordinarily, bipedal robots require two units that control their posture and center of gravity, which work in tandem to walk with one another to walk. This approach really drains system resources across the whole archaism. The way we've chosen to resolve this is... Huh? How did she get there? What the hell? Oh, how long have you been there? So you've decided to assist the tests, have you, Agate Krosner? You're so sweet. Does that mean you finally accepted your sins and have come to repent? I have no freaking clue what you're talking about. You were trying to get close to Tita thinking I wasn't here, weren't you? Admit your sins and repent. I finally have first-hand evidence. Do you? Crying out loud, will you quit with the eyes? It's giving me the creeps. He might be completely useless when it comes to technology, but he's got potential, don't you think? You might just be right. I have to admit, there were concerns. But I can appreciate it. Appreciate that he at least tries to follow subjects he doesn't understand instead of outright refusing to listen to them. What are you two doing up there? Especially you, Dan. You were just up on the roof with me a minute ago. I did tell you I was going to watch the tests, didn't I? Here I am. I can't work out what he's thinking any more than I can his wife. Would you dare ignore me, Agate Krosner? Well, regardless, let's everyone gather now. I suppose it's time for us to begin. What are we doing? I finished all the necessary final checks. Good girl, Tita. Let the testing begin. What is wrong with this family? They're all just like, ah. Well, Tita, do you think you'll be able to operate it all right? Yep, we'll be fine. I've had plenty of practice. I'm ready to go as soon as everyone else is. Begin monitoring. No problems in the data link. Looks like we're good to go. Okay, Gate. We're now going to begin testing of the orbital gear version 0.5. You sure you're ready for this? Yeah. I've come this far. I'm not going to turn tail now. I want you to promise one thing before we begin, though. The final test will be a mock battle between yourself and the orbital gear. If you cause Tita to have so much as the tiniest scratch on her, I'll be sending you up to the goddess personally. I wouldn't go quite that far, but you get the idea. Don't hurt her, alright? I know. I ain't gonna hold back, but I ain't gonna hurt her either. That's all I wanted to hear. Okay, for starters. Attaching a small course to various points on his body. What are you doing? Those are so that we can collect data from your body in real time during the testing process. This prototype's mobility should be about equal to your own, if not a little above what you're capable of. So this should be the perfect way to test what it can really do. Well, if that's your reason. You sure this isn't some form of harassment? Of course not. Right. Erica, if you would. Gladly. Foo. Ha. What is she doing? It looked like she was doing some sort of... What am I even watching here? This is also me asking. Did she suddenly just pull out some Kung Fu and then go Super Saiyan? Erica's success dance. She always does it before every big test or experiment. Alright, I'm ready. Super Saiyan, but she's already blonde naturally. Does she know Super Saiyan Blue or God or whatever the fuck? Setup complete. I can't believe you still did that after all this time. It's not like it actually has any practical effect either. If you look at the data from all the tests she's done collectively, there's no difference in the odds of success whether she does it or not. Here, let me take care of that. Fire! As you can see, it's best to leave her alone when she gets all fired up like this. I'm feeling exhausted already. We haven't even started yet. First test is a simple race. You're going to be doing 3 laps of the course, and the first to the finish line wins. There are obstacles in the way too, just so you know. Be careful of those. You ready, Gate? Ready as I'll ever be. Let's get this started. I'm here for work, not to play. So you are. Well, take your positions. Go. I'd like to point out that a Gate was on the outside track, but he had to run like 30% farther. What just happened? It flew. Sorry, Gabe, but Mom told me I had to finish the race by jumping over the finish line all of a sudden. Should have known. Mind you, it's not like jumping was against the rules of the race. We wanted to collect the data from it too. I'd say you've only got yourself to blame for getting cocky, wouldn't you? What are we doing now? This is a test of the orbital gear's precision. What I want you to do is place the 4 colored drum cans on the corresponding tiles on the floor. It'll be harder than it looks. Don't assume this is going to be a snap. If I lose this, I'm never going to hear the end of how I'm a clumsy excuse for human, am I? Alright, let's get started then. Begin! Piece of cake. Wow, we got some excellent data out of that.
Well done, Tita. You did a wonderful job operating it. The adjustments Dad made all the difference, really. His tuning of the actuators was perfect. I don't doubt that. He's always been good at handling these things. The arms have acceleration control now, too. Man, was there even any point in me being here if you're just gonna ignore me? Well, that test was just about collecting data. It didn't really matter who won. Still, that's not true for the next one. Now the real fun begins. The last test we're going to be performing is a mock battle. You've been through this once before. But it bears repeating. Only aim for the orbital gear. To find so much as a hair out of place on Tita, you'll be very painfully executed on the spot. I know. You don't need to keep stating the obvious. Are you ready? Yeah, bring it on. Should I forte? How long will it even last? I could just wild rage. That's really dumb. That's how I get killed. I'm just gonna forte. Do I have any items? Okay. Probably end up doing Spiral Edge. Oh, can't fucking reach now. Question is, can Tita even reach me? Oh. Well, that sucks. It immediately wore off. Rude. Oh, fuck. Do I have Tyrell? No. I only have Tiras. I don't have any healing spell. Oh, I do have a healing spell. Derp. My bad. This ended up being pretty easy. Or maybe I'm supposed to lose. I get a bonus if I lose. Oh, that wraps that up. You cheated. Totally cheated. Cheated how? You're full of shit. I am not. You use some kind of invisible special power. You must have. Like hell I did. Alright. Well, I think it's only fair to call this a Gates victory. That was the last of the tests, right? Request fulfilled then. My work here's done. Silly me, I nearly forgot, Dan. Didn't you say you wanted a one-on-one fight against this red-headed ruffian yesterday? Did I? Oh, this is a real fight. Oh, right, I did. Cassie's told me a little about him, so I'd like the opportunity at some point. What? A bad feeling about this. You're the best. Go, get your weapon. Doesn't necessarily have to be now. No, you're doing it now. No time to waste. Alright. I'll leave things here to you, Erica. Don't think this is going to be easy either. He might have been forced to retire because of an injury, but he's still very strong. He's the one who taught Cassius the basics of fighting with his staff 10 years ago even. Seriously? Cassius then went on to perfect the art of using one to fight himself, admittedly. And that should give you an idea of just how strong my awesome hubby is, surely. I really don't want to back down. Hey, wait a sec, the tests are over, my work is done. Why am I stuck doing another completely unrelated fight? Your work's not done until I say it is, bucko.
Oh yeah, while we're waiting for Dan, I need to check Tita hasn't got any injuries. Because if she has, you know what's gonna happen. Come on down, Tita. What's wrong, sweetie? I kinda can't. Some weird errors come up, I don't know what to do. What's going on? Oh no. Damn it, no! No matter what commands I try to give it, it just won't respond. Shut it down, Tita. I can't. It won't do anything I tell it to. What's going on here? Explain this in a way I can understand. Tita, what's going on? Have you lost control? Gate, run! Oh shit. I'm fully healed though. That's nice. And my items are used up. That's fine. Did that just not work? That blind really only lasts like a turn. Now, I'll do the heal. The blind might wear off before it's even my turn. Yep. I almost feel like I should save my CP. It also doesn't seem to be working. So, maybe it does, it just like, it's not enough to... It's just not enough to like actually give me an extra turn. Here's hoping I'm fully healed again for the next fight. You doing okay? I stopped it moving. Come on out. I can't. The seatbelt's stuck. Damn it. My goodness. Huh? Tita! Oh, just in the nick of time. Are you two okay? Tita and I are fine, but... Oh. A gate! A gate! A gate! No. This is all my fault. All because of me. So sorry. I was causing you nothing but trouble with my selfishness. If I just kept quiet, none of this would have happened. This is all my fault, all of it. If I hadn't said I wanted to get closer to Ren, I knew I couldn't really do anything for her. I knew this was just for my own satisfaction. This wasn't what I wanted to happen at all. I swear this wasn't what I was trying to do by getting involved in this project. Give it a rest, will you? My head's pounding enough without you crying. Oh, a gate? I'll take more than that to finish me off. I figure you knew that. Damn though, that thing packs a punch. I'm lucky I was able to block the brunt of the impact with my sword. If I hadn't, I'd probably have a date with the goddess right about now. Hey, I said I'm fine, alright? This is nothing. Stop your crying, alright? This is all because of me. So sorry. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I quit. Don't you dare give up, Tita. What? You heard me. Don't you dare just throw in the towel over something this small. You want to get closer to Ren, right? You want to understand her better, right? Then try and do it. Don't just give up at the first hurdle you come across. Even when you get hurt? I've had a worthless 10 years, Tita. I'm not gonna deny that. There was one thing I could never bring myself to do, and that was to throw this away. Never. That's fine. Because this is why I'm the bracer that I am now. Plenty of folks have things that become such a big part of them, they can't bear to throw them away or leave them behind. Things that, no matter how much they try to forget, they just can't. I've got something like that, and I'm pretty sure you found something like that too, don't you? He's right. I really do. A gate? I changed my mind, I won't give up. I don't have time to stand around crying now when I've got things I need to do. Think about what I can do, and I'm gonna do it. Because just like you're a bracer, I'm now a researcher. Really now. A gate? It's nothing. What did they, like, touch hands for a sec? What's with the faces? It's all starting to make sense now. See, I told you. Ooh! Sorry, there's a giant fucking spider on my desk. Oh, fuck, I missed. I always miss. Fucking missed again? Why do I suck at this? Jesus Christ, I hate spiders, and it was big, and it was running straight at me across the desk. 1 second. Don't say poor little spider. Don't cry for it. They knew the rules when they came in here. My heart is actually racing from that. I was like, obviously in hindsight, like, I know it can't reach me unless it could jump, but I don't think there are any spiders in my part of the world that can jump. But for some reason, it was just like, I'm just gonna beeline straight across this desk, straight toward this human's body. Like, if I just saw it on the wall, I would have been like, well, if I can reach it, I'll kill it. Like, I would have barely even reacted. Of course, it does remind me that I need to check for spider eggs today. I had an infestation last summer. There are small jumping spiders here. Shut up. Shut up. I mean, this spider was like 8 times the size of an emote, so. It was like that big. Like, if it sat on your eye, all you would see is spider. Because it would cover your entire eye. Anyway, back to the story. See, I told you. He's rude, he's thick-headed, he's got all the tact of a wrench to the groin. But there's promise in him, that there is. Preparations for it aren't quite finished, but I think it's time we get to the second phase of testing our red-headed friend right away. The hell are you talking about? Looks like I underestimated you, Agate. Tina seems to have come out of this unharmed, just as you promised. Oh, yeah. I'd like you to come to our house this evening. Huh? But coming over for dinner was why I was here in Zeiss to begin with. You'll be more than welcome. What's going on with him all of a sudden? Agate! Thank you very much again for earlier. You ended up having to protect me again. It's fine, it doesn't bother me. Still sorry, but I think I'm gonna have to pass on Today we're having a hot pot full of mushrooms and wild plants and a soup with lots of seaweed. Mom and Dad finally seem to understand you better too, so this should be really fun. Now we all get to enjoy a nice hot pot together. Oh, right. I can hardly wait. So that's what it was. I can't believe I didn't notice that when I was doing the final checks. This is all my fault. We don't know that for sure yet, Tito. Let's not jump to conclusions. No good comes from blaming yourself for feeling responsible before we know if you had anything to do with it. Okay, still. Where the hell did this hammer come from? What's wrong with this place? It sounded like a gate. Really? Probably just your imagination. Maybe. That reminds me, you should be here any minute now. I better go warm up the food. Whoa! Why'd a bunch of lances pop out of the ground? Erica, I think lances may have been overdoing it a tad. At least stick with concealed holes in the ground, won't you? Ah. How long were we looking at before he's able to make it here, might I ask? I was hoping to take this chance to have a man-to-man talk with him. That only the goddess knows. Seems like he's putting up a good fight. But make no mistake, okay, Krosner. Our testing process has only just begun. Oh. Is there a part 3? I don't know about you, but I was expecting it to go farther than that. Like, what does this S-craft do, first of all? Oh, is it just a craft? I thought it was an S-craft. Oh, it's just a craft. Now I want to see what it does. Fight me! Why is there nothing here? I was expecting it to go, like, We have to go through the dinner, and then we're gonna have that talk, and then he's gonna eventually clear things up. It's like, I'm not dating Tita, you perverts. Why are there no... Oh, there they are. Why are there no enemies? I don't want to kill it by accident, so I'm just gonna wait. Mount over... What the fuck? Removes accessory effects, but nulls many ailments. I always hope it doesn't get addressed. I mean, it probably won't, ever.
Come on, everyone.
What? She has a... What? This is cool as shit, actually. This would be really good for, Oh, she still has a blind thing. That was really short. That was really short duration, though. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, apparently that is the whole door. So we can just move forward now. I kind of want to bring a gate and Tita. But that would mean I have to turn Joshua into the healer. Oh no. I would have to... Hold on. No, I keep pressing the wrong fucking button. Okay. No, yeah, if I did that, I have to turn Joshua into the healer and then turn Kevin into a caster. Because he would be more effective as a caster as opposed to Joshua would, I think. I think they have the same... He doesn't even have a mind on. I think... That's 50 arts on it. Goes to 989. Yeah, Kevin's arts is just a little bit higher in general. Do I want to go through this, or do I just want to, like, have Zin and Olivier keep going? Or I could just do a gate and Olivier. AH4? What are you even talking about? Can I have Reese now? Oh no, she's still not part of the party. Oh, you're just saying okay. I don't know. They both have cool shit. I don't wanna like reconfigure my whole party right now. I just don't feel like it.
Your aid, please.
Let's just stick with this for the time being. I don't think I even needed to do that. I have over 300 Mirage now, so I might be able to afford something. Something good. I did need an EP4 for somebody. Yeah, that was Olivier. I'm getting more spells! What did I get? Dark Matter X. It's an area suction, move -2. What the fuck? I didn't even read that in the book. Basically lost Mobius with extra. Oh, you can set this one. Ooh. Very nice. Art defense down. Very nice. Phantom Pain. I've had that for a while. I just forgot it existed. He has like he has everything that's useful. All I need is an evade. Oh, I have evade 4. What did I get out of this? Now I have lightning. Wood. Is there anyone else I can do? I don't have enough time for another action 4. That's the best it can be. I don't think I have enough for impede 4s or another EP cut 4. Good look though. Nope. EP cut. Nope. I really need some Mirage. I need a good source of Mirage. I have so much water on Earth, it's insane. Hold on. That light wasn't on when we were last here. It's dark outside now, too. Yeah, it's night here now, just like how the time of day changed on the second plane. Night Witch or the time of day isn't the only thing that's changed here. Let's see if we can find anything else. Look over there. That must be the warp to the next plane. Still, it's hard to believe that this is the same spot where we saw that beautiful scenery earlier. Hard to accept anything but the reality in front of us, really. This isn't the real, the local. You think we should proceed onward? I'd say so. We might as well at least get a look at what we're going to be facing next. Not before we deal with this first. That's a big one. A big one. I'm glad I didn't change my party, because my party right now is pretty good. It's another of the 77 devils, the other gatekeeper of Gehenna, feared for its dark incantations and frightful magic. Oh, fuck. Start of the Abyss. Maybe I'll use that Orwell down spell. What? Is this Weissman's evil eye? It's gotta be from the curse that was based on. Far more powerful version that binds space itself. Damn it, I can't move a muscle. If we can't break out of this, we're finished. I don't think I've got a choice here. Begone, foul, blasphemous beast. I mean, I'm assuming this is Reese, yeah. That was dope. Goodness, I was worried I might not make it in time. Leave the devil to me, I'll take care of it in no time. You can't dodge Earth Lance, immersion broken. Impressive. She's certainly not letting the claws with her name down. Don't push your luck, Reese. You know as well as I do that's not an opponent you can take out on your own. I know, but I'm a squire of the girls' radar. I have to at least try. I've got a lot of things that I want to say to you. But right now, what I want to do most of all is protect you. Just like you and Rafina protected me. Dang. Reese! No! Please! Is he going Super Saiyan now? He's got, like, floaty spectral things behind him. Kevin? Kevin can now use the S-Craft Spear of Loa. And it was set as Kevin's S-Break. Huh. Sure wasn't expecting to end up having to use this in here. This is just a formality for a worthless devil like you, but I hereby acknowledge you as a heretic to be hunted. Your chances to repent or beg for the goddess's forgiveness have long passed. May 1,000 thorns adore your flesh with sorrow. Become dust and vanish into the void of ignorance. Very weak to space and time. Very weak. Wields incredible magic power. Magical orb spawn. Exiles all who draw near. Exiles all who draw near? As in, if I walk up to it, I'm just gonna disappear. Let's test it out. Throw out a smite. I'm sure that's just flavor text. Attack time element. Releases Stigma's power in the form of countless time spears. Kinda wanna just do that right now. I'm gonna do that right now.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with despair.
Where's the action saying it?
Garbage, ignorant and alone. Strike! Unholy spears of time!
They were weak to it, but that was very nice damage, and that was only like the 100 version, not the 200 version. Those are only 120. Those took like 5,000. Do I have MP? I don't have MP. I don't even think that would be possible anyway. Are those the salt pillar era things? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna attack this one. Actually, no, I'll attack the main one. I don't want to split up too... No, I'm just gonna... I don't know if it's worth doing Zodiac. The defense isn't probably... It's probably never gonna physically attack me. He got a lot of CP just from attacking. Because he has a superior headband. I'm gonna wait for 200 on him. No, I'll do Zodiac. And after that, I'll S-craft him. That's fucking awkward. Oh, there's fucking split up. God damn it.
I call this Requiem for a Doom. Misunderstandings.
Whatever, that's one down. Oh, good. Last thing I want is for them to take all the EP of my casters. What? How long are they vanished for? How long are they vanished for? Okay, don't go near them at all, because apparently vanish. It's more than a one-turn vanish for sure. Yeah, it turns out it was rest of combat. Oh, that would suck. Means I definitely can't go near them. I don't know what to do. I could just... I'm gonna clock up Olivier. He doesn't have any long range shit. Soul Blur and whatnot. His art is 500. He's not gonna do anything. I think the best... I'll just distend for now. I don't think I'm gonna be casting Zodiac. It's better if I cast A Crest. You have a long range though. You can flicker. Alright, screw Zodiac for this fight. Oh! He does physically attack. Okay. Yours would just be absorbing HP. Zin is the one who takes extra damage from magic, and he didn't even get the A-Crest. I'd like to point out. All I can do is attack. But I don't want to go up to them. Doing it. Ow. Alright, Kevin gets a turn, so... Kinda wish this did more. I feel like we both need to heal. Yeah, we both need to heal this. That was ridiculous. If the attack delay had actually gone through, Zane would have gotten another turn. Alright, I'm now blind. And I missed. I think it's best if I try doing some damage. Oh, I can't get all three. Fuck. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know if this is gonna matter. It probably does more damage, though. Let's do Lost Mobius. Well, if I suction... Let's see what suction does. I assume it moves him to the center. Just technically away from me. You can set up a heal. Put it on yourself. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Is it actually gone forever? Yeah, like... I can kill one right now because his 100 does like 5,000 to the little ones. Doesn't change the fact that I still need to fucking press people. I have a lot of celestial bombs though, so. Ow. I'm glad that does like no damage. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. Oh, okay. It is very long. It's a very long vanish. But you do come back. That's all I care about. I didn't even get to cast this. Still has his buff on as well. Oh. I didn't think it'd do 4,300 there. Oh. Yeah. Zin's dead.
I failed.
Oh! So he just summons more of them. How lovely. Well, I'm just gonna use this crit to Spear of Loa then. See how much damage it does.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh. Right here.
It feels like the vanish is in response to a physical attack. Because the one in front of us could easily just vanish us. I've pretty much given up. I think I need to equip different things. I also really just want to lightning these two to death. Alright, never mind. I mean, sure. I'll just, Hopefully doing this, but yeah, he's getting CP pretty quick. Like, one thing I would do is give him the superior headband so he can just fucking wreck face all the time. Alright, you can go Kevin. He's getting a CP 50. That's pretty cool. Can I get like an earth? I can get an earth guard up. Not an earth wall, because he didn't have it. But it almost feels like his defensive one would be better. I'm gonna do that actually.
I hold in my hand.
I have so many Celestial Bombs, so I'm going to just keep using them. Just start attacking. Oh, he's almost dead! I was assuming I was just gonna lose everything. I guess these did more damage than I thought they did. Flame! Alright, you can get Zen up. It's out of EP. Can't reach. His movement is terrible. I do need to move into the center. In case I want a Grail Sphere again. Okay. He now, with the Superior Headband, he can now dual hit every turn for free. Because he gets 20 CP for attacking. It costs 20 CP to dual strike. I like the sound of this. I'm just gonna move into the center. He needs better movement. Just period. Better off doing like a target one if he's gonna teleport around. Good thing Zen has a lot of movement.
Enjoy the show.
Okay. That could have been worse. I feel like he could have kept summoning more ads. But he didn't. I also got a Crimson Eye out of that. That's cool. Kevin. Kevin. Oh. Well, at least he gave us something to justify the trouble. Oh, well done, Kevin Graham. You again. Your next destination is the Path of Beasts. Devour the new offering presented to you and display your seal once more. Then shall the flames of Gehenna burn ever fiercer, and my kingdom draw closer to its true completion. You didn't perform as well as I hoped, but my words still came true, did they not? So who are you? I think it's about time you took that lame-looking mask off and showed us your face, don't you? If that is what you wish, I would be happy to oblige, but ask yourself this. Is that truly what you desire? What? You have but to say the word, and the deed shall be done. Well, what's it to be? Do you wish to see my face? Kevin? That's enough Lord of Phantasma. Bam, it's Kevin. Or bam, it's Rufina. Like one of those two. So trying to mess with Kevin's head with your cryptic nonsense. I am doing no such thing. If he doesn't understand my words, that is because he chooses not to by himself. Regardless, the time has come for the child of the sun to return to you, and with that you will finally have sufficient pieces for me to prepare some more advanced game boards for you. Again, your next destination is the path of the Dream Devils. Cross between the realms of shadow and light and gather the black and white pieces therein. Only upon the completion of your collection will your path to yet a new game board become clear. Kevin, I know you've got a lot you want to talk about, but let's save that until later, okay? After all, it sounds like this contains the girl we've all been waiting for. Everything else can wait until after she's out of this stone. Thanks, Kevin. Indeed. I don't even get a choice. It's just bam, you're unsealing her. I can't do anything. Can't like go check out stuff. Yay! Here she comes. She's walking down. What just happened? Hey, Estelle. Are you okay, Joshua? What was that light anyway? Huh? Yeah, I'm not surprised you're feeling kind of bewildered right now. Not every day you find yourself in a situation like this. I'd say that again. I missed you, Estelle. Same here. You guys missed me? I've missed you. I'm feeling all emotional all of a sudden. There's so many faces I haven't seen in ages here. I'm not sure where to start. A few who've done a total of 180 since I've last seen them too. I mean, wow, Olivia, you look all princely all of a sudden. Why did you cut your hair such a... Is that a new outfit? It's so daring. I've taken quite a liking to it myself. I have to say, I still prefer that old white coat. I feel much more at home in it than this. Everyone else is same old though. Well, sorry for not breaking the bank on some new getup for you to gawk at. These clothes are practically my work uniform at this point. It'd take a lot to get me to change them. It's good to see you again. You don't look like you've changed at all. You're still a total airhead from where I'm standing. And Elise, you're here too, and it's for you, Josette. Can you quit calling me a damn airhead in case you were raised in a barn? That's not a very nice way to greet someone. What? I was only telling the truth. Sounds like you're always a huge pain in the butt for poor Joshua. Okay, I'll give you sometimes, but always? Actually, you know what? Scratch that. It's none of your business. Wow, though. Even the captain and major are here? Lovely to see you too, Estelle. It's been quite some time. Man, this is the best reunion party ever. Yeah, don't forget about me, too. Kevin? I don't recognize the person with you, though. Hi. Hello, I'm Reese Argent, Esquire of the Gralsritter. Kevin's told me quite a lot about you. He has, huh? It's nice to meet you. You really are a special girl, Estelle. Just having you here brightens up the room. You really think so? You okay? You look a little pale. What? Sorry, Reese, gonna have to take a rain check on our talk. What do you... I'll leave things to you for a while. Keep moving on. Kevin? Is this because of the thing he did? What thing? What's going on? Wake up, Kevin! The Dark Stigma. I didn't even realize the chapter was called Dark Stigma. Shows how much I pay attention. Look at me, Kevin Graham. Instructor cellmate? Look as though you haven't eaten in days. Although by the sounds of it, you really haven't. Nor have you even been drinking anything. I was saddened to hear the news about Rufina as well, but unfortunate accidents are a fact of life, especially in our line of work. It's the risk we all choose to shoulder when we depart on a mission. Kill me. Excuse me? But I've got no reason to be a knight anymore. I've got no reason to even live anymore. And if someone has to kill me, couldn't ask for anyone better than you. I doubt I'd even have time to feel pain before you were done, so... If that is your wish, in what world did you think I would happily oblige such an asinine request? You do remember what you said when you first became a squire, hmm? You said you offered your soul to the goddess above and your body and blood to her church here on Earth. After swearing that, you think you have the right to beg for death, much less a painless one? Don't make me laugh. Still, I was reluctant to even relay this information for you, but after seeing how pathetic a state you're in, perhaps it won't be so difficult after all. Squire of the Gralsritter Kevin Graham, from this day on, you are to assume the position of 5th Dominion. Your appointment was decided by the Congregation of the Sacraments, and even His Holiness the Pope has given his approval. The job is yours. What? I imagine you must at least have heard rumors that the position of 5th Dominion was vacant. Has been for several decades, too. Congratulations, it turns out that position was meant for you. How the hell did that baby squire I once helped teach reach the same rank as me? I'm sure the 5th Merkabah will be pleased to finally see the light of day. Why? Oh, and incidentally, it's tradition to take on a title of your choosing after becoming a Dominion. You might want to start giving some thought to what you want sooner rather than later. As you already know, mine is Cornelia, simple a name as it is. I don't care about titles. I don't care about any of those things. Why? Why me? The couldn't even protect Rufina from... Why me? And to that I say, that is of no consequence here. What is of consequence is that Rufina Argent was a highly capable knight. She may not have manifested a stigma of her own, but her problem-solving abilities were at times greater than even a Dominion's. Her loss will be keenly felt, and it will be up to our new 5th Dominion to fill it. The words of His Eminence, the Cardinal. This is rich. This is just rich. Oh man, it's so funny, it hurts. I become a knight to protect Rufina, then I end up shooting to the top of the ranks over her dead body. Amazing, huh? Who could have seen that coming? Wish I could go back in time to tell myself when I signed up what was gonna happen just to see my own face. Cracked he is. Cracked, I say. So what will you do? I should make it clear that you do have the right to refuse your new appointment. Admittedly, no one in the Gralsritter's 1,000-year history has turned down a Dominion position, so doing so would be unprecedented, but still. Well, no shit. No, I humbly accept my new position. I'm ready to start work as soon as it's there for me. Hell, start piling it on me today, I'm up for it. Alright then. I'll see what I can do. Oh, and don't hold back on me either. Throw me the really hard stuff, the kind you'd need to be a masochist to want to take on. And that title thing? Let's go with Heretic Hunter, okay? That sounds just perfect. What's his face behind the mask could also be Einsalnate or the Pope. Maybe it's the Pope. Wow, so that's what happened. The more I hear, the more off the wall everything happening here sounds. Not surprised, we're making progress on working out what's going on, thankfully. We know the place we're in is called Phantasma, and about how it has its own unique rules that govern it. We also know that all of us were chosen based on some criteria, then drawn into it. We still have plenty of questions that need answering, but they can largely be summed up by the following 3. 1. Who are the Lord of Phantasma and Schwarzritter? 2. What is the cube and the identity of the ghost who appears to be connected to it? 3. What is Phantasma and how did it come to exist? It's a pretty succinct way of putting it. There are other questions, of course, but it's true that most of those generally fall under those 3 in some way. Why there are fiends roaming around comes under number 3, for example. Dividing everything up like that does make it all a heck of a lot easier to understand. But wait, where does Kevin falling unconscious come into all this? Made it sound like the cause of what was him fighting some giant devil. Seems that way. Specifically, the power he used to break the barrier that surrounded us is what did it. The one that made the red symbol show up on his back. I haven't got any idea what it was either. It's possible it may be some form of thaumaturgy passed down through the church, but I can hardly be sure. Joshua, do you think you know what it could have been? I think I do. Can't be sure, but I think it was a stigma. Seriously? Isn't that the thing that appeared on your shoulder? Yeah, it was. What you saw was a physical manifestation of an image Weissman had placed deep within my mind in order to control me. Kevin's is likely the same, save the control factor. However, I've been feeling his is also significantly more powerful than mine was. Well spotted, Joshua. It sounded, based on what Selnet said, it sounds like it's a normal thing for Dominions to have. Reese? What's Kevin doing? His condition seems to have marginally improved. But what he did resulted in a heavy burden being placed on his mind, so I think it would be best for him to rest for a while longer. That's a relief. He sure knows how to give people a fright. You mind if I get clarification on something, Reese? Was my theory correct? Yes, it was. He did indeed use the power of his stigma. However, the key difference between his and yours is that his is one of the original kind, on which yours was likely based. A seal carved into a person's very soul said to manifest only in the dominions of the Gralsritter. What's a dominion? I've heard rumors of their existence personally. The dominions are a group of 12 knights who lead the Gralsritter. They're supposed to possess incredible power. Also correct. Their stigmas are the source of that power. They allow the people who possess them to strengthen their body beyond what most would think humanly possible, as well as use high-level thaumaturgy far exceeding the capabilities of other knights. As I'm sure you've pieced together, Kevin is one of them, specifically the 5th Dominion. Are we even talking about the same Kevin who's been leading us around here? Sure doesn't feel like it. Sorry, but I'm a bit confused. Did Kevin have his stigma implanted with him like Joshua did? No, ordinarily stigmas aren't carved in that manner. They appear on their own without human intervention. There are 12 Dominions, and that number has always been consistent throughout history. There are times when spots are left unfilled because the stigma bearer to fill them has yet to appear. But they're always out there, whether the stigma has manifested or not. It's so weird, don't you think? So does that mean the stigma Joshua had? Mine was only a replica of the real thing. Weizmann was originally a clergyman, so he probably had access to a way to make such a thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. He used to be a bishop in the Congregation for the Sacraments, which is the organization that the Gralsritter answers to. Even back in those days, he was in contact with the Ouroboros and stealing numerous sacraments from the church. Things that were stolen included a vast amount of literature and research on the stigmas of the Dominions. We believe he then went on to use that material as a basis to realize his dream of creating some sort of superhuman over with the society. Not so.
Still, while I think I have a vague understanding of just what these stigmas are now, it's still not clear how using that power led Kevin to collapse. Does that risk naturally come with the use of your stigma's powers, or something more to it?
Well, I don't know exactly why, but Kevin very rarely uses the power of his stigma at all. I've heard that the only time he relies on it is when disposing of those he brands heretics. In other words, those whose sins are too great for them to ever be able to walk the path of righteousness ever again.
Disposing of?
It's so ominous. So let me make sure I got this straight. He used a superpower he barely uses out of nowhere, and that caused him to black out because his body wasn't ready for it. That's what I believe is likely the case. I think I understand well enough now. Are you sure it's fine for you to be telling us this? Yes, I'm almost positive Kevin was planning on telling you himself before he fell unconscious. And I believe telling you all of this is necessary in order to ensure your cooperation in the rest of our investigation. Well, if you're sure... Wait, does that mean... If no one has any objections, I'd like to take Kevin's place and lead till he wakes up again. Is that alright with everyone? Are you sure you don't want to stay here? I would have thought you want to stay and look after him. Before he collapsed, Kevin entrusted me with the cube. As such, I believe this is my duty as a squire in his service. So please don't worry about me. Right now, I'd much rather be helping all of you. Well, if you're sure, of course I see no reason to say no. The remaining members will be sure to look after Kevin. You won't have to worry about a thing, okay? Thank you. What's wrong, Estelle? Well, so Reese, I've got a favor I want to ask if you don't mind. Would you mind if I came with you when you head out to explore? Is there any specific reason? Well, it's just, I've only just returned to the world of the living, right? I feel like I want to go and see what's going on for myself. I mean, I am a bracer, so I don't get in your way or anything. Would you mind? Not in the least. I'd love it if you accompanied me. Sorry for having to sign it on my own, Joshua. Sorry for what? If that's what you want to do, then you won't hear any complaints from me. We'll be counting on you to do a good job backing Reese up. You know it. I don't know. Go the gate.
To me.
And Sachera?
This ought to perk you up.
I'm just picking a random at this point. Let's look at some orbments. You can kind of be caster. Alright, so Cher's a caster. Which means I will make most likely Reese the healer. Which means a lot of things. Alright, he's just not here, so you can take rid of the other these. Alright. He's on a quick. I will take these. Also, I may want to. Yeah. I've decided to make this team work. It's probably going to be bad. Maybe. Ooh, what's Foxtail and Judgment card? These are new. Let's see. He has... He's got an Impede, an Attack Delay, and the Wild Bridge is pretty good. She's got Morale. She has Impede as well. She got some cool shit. She got some cool shit. Alright, this should it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Take that. Take that for the speed. You don't need the headband because you have Wild Rage. Where was the attack one? There it is. Tiger Heart. This is a last one. Front stat down. I think some agility might be good. I don't need to prevent seal though. Might go with the Black Bangle. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Black Bangle. You're getting... Wait, who is main? Yeah, it's the chair's main caster. So you get all the arts. This is a toss-up between 30 arts or 15 speed. I think I have to go with the 15 speed. Our defense. That has 100 arts on it. There was something in here. Yeah, there it is. Crimson Eye. This also reduces speed as well, so I want to compensate for that. I could give her 2 of these. Like, I could. Let's do it. Played this game sooner than you thought. I mean, I played 3 whole games in between. I was like, I think it's time. Granted, all those games were shorter. It helps that I'm streaming 5 days a week right now as opposed to 3. So I'm getting through things faster. Alright, she took the heat resistant. I'll go with the last heat resistant boots. Who the hell has them? It would have been Olivier and Zin. His speed was still unreal. Everything cool. You have this dragon tree thing. You can take that off. I have 3 Crimson Eyes? Holy shit. Okay. I guess I could still give one to Reese if I really wanted to. Because it prevents mute as well. I don't like the reduction in speed. Not that I need arts if she's going to be caster. Yeah, there's not much to do for most people, so. Oh yeah, this one adds... Oh. Ooh. Whoever's going to have the lowest speed gets the Fool's Emblem. And that'll be determined after I set up the orbments. Sure, you can have the dragon tree. What are we doing? I'm not even looking at people's defense. You don't really need... You already have more defense than everyone else. You're fine. Take the boots. Take the boots. Who do I want to have this? Probably Reese, honestly. It really depends. Mostly because Holy Blessing. He already has Wild Rage, so he doesn't need it. She doesn't have... Oh, I'm gonna give it to Reese, I think. Yeah, you can have the headband and something. This just prevents mute, is the thing. There's another one that prevents mute, I think. It has, yeah, it also has speed on it. You have the Glam Choker. Means you can have... Her attack is extremely low. She already has attack 4 on as well. This is awkward. Once we go for strength. Nothing. Literally nothing. What else does this have on it? That's some agility. Where's the lowest defense? You have pretty low defense. I guess I'll just give her some art defense. Then somebody gets the full thing. Alright. You're a caster, you're also windlocked. Somebody has an impede. Do I have an impede 4? I don't think I do. I'm just gonna downgrade you. In case I don't have enough. Especially for the EP code. I don't have a cast 1, really? Just make that an action. Physical's cool, that can just get removed. Okay. That's good enough. Right, magic. I need to upgrade shit. Why you gotta be so expensive? I really need a good Mirage place. I'm just constantly low on Mirage. Oh, I didn't take the impede off. It's just a yin yang, that's cool. So you have an action 4. There we go. Alright. Why did I think this had better... Upgraded to 3. I don't have any tier 3 quartz, but level 3 slots have been available since the beginning of this game. Place that with a cast. This is wind locked. Probably go shield forward just for the elemental value. Having this on gives me more magic options. Replace this with an EP cut. I get more in general. I was thinking of moving the cast 2 down, and I can have an earth in there, and then I'll have like earth spells as well. Because that would give me things like La Crest. It theoretically would give me Zodiac as well, although realistically, that's better if I put that on my healer. Because I had it like my buffer and my magic damage was on the same person. It just kind of happened. If I want Zodiac at all. That's hard to achieve. That takes at least 5 slots with my current quartz, which Reese can't do. So no Zodiac for me, that's fine. I have morale, so I can just, as long as Reese has the crest, or anybody has, no, Reese, as long as Reese has the crest, should be fine. Which means this will just be for, I mean, if I make this Earth, I don't get Earth Ball. What do I get, though? Get those. Heal. Her defense is pretty low. I should probably just leave it on. Although an action would be nice. I don't want her to have 4 movement, though. That's terrible. She doesn't have an on hat. I could just give her one of these. Give her the Heaven's Eye. I could give her range. You know, fuck it. Let's go with range. I never make room for it. I'm always like, man, I sure wish some of these things were bigger. So we're doing it. You're just all stats. You have to have seal on, as always. Oh, I could replace it with physical. I don't know if I want to, though. What do I need for, like, Earth? Do I want to give him a buff? Like, give him Earth, like La Crest or something? I should just not give a fuck. I feel like I should just not give a fuck for him. I'm gonna not give a fuck. Also, I don't want defense. I want all the attack damage. Which moves? His slots. Why do his slots suck? Let's put that there. I can't even get level 4s of things. Get the movement because he needs it. I can't put anything I want. Hold on. It's the Mirage. God damn it. Yeah, you shouldn't bother with casting. My biggest problem right now is I can't put out what I want because the slots are only level 1. So I can't have level 4 quartz. Do I want shield? It's being counteracted by what he's wearing, so no. I'll go with evade instead. Or impede. I'll go with evade. Let's get 4 HP. And... he doesn't need hit. So... I guess I could put the physical on. That somehow gives him Cyclone Napalm. If I ever want to use all of his EP in one go. Should probably just go with Impede. Even Heaven's Eye wouldn't even fit in that slot. Alright, that's the best you can do for now. You are gonna get the crest, I think. Maybe. Maybe I should set up healer first. 80 HP. For the extra water. Ooh! This is Mirage locked. We'll do before then. This, and then this has to be wind. Get my AoE heals. It's 5. What do I need for lateral? Need 8 wind. I have 16 water. Okay. I have a shield 4 somewhere. You have shield 4. Aha! It's expensive as shit though. But I can do a big ol' AoE if I need big ol' AoE heal if I need it. This cast 2 goes down here. If I make this earth, if I give her defense. Oh no. I was thinking I would get the crest if I do, but I won't have any water on this line. It kinda doesn't matter what's here. I already have Heaven's Eye on someone. Depends what it's, if someone, I want someone to have the yin yang. I'm gonna set up so that she can cast La Crest, so then she can be my buff machine and then attack things. She has morale, and then I'll have La Crest. So I need 5 earth, 3 water. Still have to exit the menu every time I look at that book. So we have a yin yang. And then that only gets me crest. Is there anything other than defense that can be the earth I need? Regular haze is earth. I could just do this instead of yin yang. Plus, like, an earth on hit. Because I also want her to physically attack, and I don't want her attack to go down from having defense. So, I think I'll do that, actually. But it'd be better if I just do it down here. Just because these waters are already here. And then take this And then I'm gonna get a different on hit. I'm gonna give her Petrify, I think. I'll just give her Petrify right here. Either that or Poison, one of the two. So now she has the crest. Question is, do I want to give her cast or action? Probably action. Do I also get clock up X and stuff? I get clock down. I don't get clock up X from this. Oh, that that just needs 9. Fucking 1 away. When it's an action 4, she'll have clock up X. Also, do I need the EP cut? Got some good elemental stuff. Do I need this as well? She doesn't need shield. Evade would be better. Assuming I go with this in the first place. What do I lose? All the Safarions and stuff. Not that I ever use these. I could go with both. If I move this up here, I get Earthwall. I believe. Thought I would. 8 Earth, 4. I'll have 8 Earth. Okay. I can get Earthwall if I do that. I do want an attack, though. You know what, I'll do this instead. That'll give me Earthwall Petrosphere. That'll give me LaForte. But she also has Morale, so I don't need LaForte. That gives me Clock of X. I'd rather do this, I think. Because then when she casts things like Clock Down and La Crest and Clock Up X, she'll do it a little bit faster. Which also means this can be Blow 1. So why not? Alright. Also means P55, 91. Why is my cancer so slow? I want to give her the Fool's Emblem. I don't want to lose 300 arts. No. Yeah. Having her be last is good. But having her be slow is bad. Just because of her craft. That gets it to 85. Which is faster. That's like faster than everyone else. I'll just leave it. I think we're good. New party setup done. Watch this just fail horribly. They're just talking about Killick, don't worry about it. Yeah. Leave the fire. I need more space. I need to unlock some slots here. All of Gambler Jack is on the bookshelf. Yeah, I'm good. Pretty sure I read a good chunk of that last game.